Alright, let's talk esports because Call of Duty Mobile is not slowing down in 2025 like at all. We've got tournaments firing off from every direction, China's doing its thing, Garena's heating things up, Latin America's getting spicy, and Saudi Arabia, yeah, they're jumping on the bandwagon too. So if you thought Call of Duty Mobile was just about grinding ranked with randoms who don't use comms, think again. There's a whole other world out there where the sweatiest of the sweaty clash, and trust me, it's kinda beautiful. Now kicking things off with the big one, China Master Season 9 or CDM if you want to sound like you've been following the scene since day one. This is the Chinese league organized by Tencent and Team Esports, and it's not just a local affair anymore. Nope, since Season 9, they've started inviting non-Chinese teams. Shout out to the Indian and Japanese squads stepping into the Dragon's Den. And if you thought the map picks and bans would be the usual snooze fest, think again. There's no map banning in the early stages. Instead, they toss in this spicy little twist, a 2 versus 2 duel mode decides who picks the first map. That's right, settle it in game boys. Winner picks map, loser picks side. As for the format, it's a 3-stage saga. Stage 1 ran from March 20th to the 30th and teams got split into groups, round robin style. The top teams got fast-tracked into the Masters group while the bottom ones had to chill in the Challenger lounge. Stage 2 is actually happening right now, April 3rd to 13th. So yeah, if you're watching this while sipping tea, thinking nothing's going on in Codm Esports, surprise, you're late. In Stage 2, the Masters and Challenger groups go at it again, and here's the kicker. The last place in Masters gets booted down to Challenger and the top Challenger gets promoted. There's even a bracket where teams can choose who they want to fight. Imagine getting called out like, yeah, we'll take them. That's got a sting, big brain plays or straight up ego trips, you decide. Then we've got Stage 3 from April 17 to the 27th, where the cycle continues. Winners rise, losers fall, and 2 unfortunate souls from the Challenger group get eliminated completely. It's cutthroat. But hey, with a prize pool of 1.9 million Chinese yuan, roughly 260,000 USD, you can see why no one's pulling punches. And on top of all that, teams are stacking up CDM points across the season. So even if they don't take the trophy now, consistent performance still means something. It's like getting participation points, but make it competitive. Alright, let's keep this hype train rolling because Garena, Snapdragon and Saudi Arabia are all throwing their hats into the esports ring, and things are getting real sweaty. I already gave you the tea on China Master Season 9, but trust me, we're just warming up. So buckle up, grab your G Fuel or regular water if you're not about that life. Let's break down what's going on with the rest of the COD mobile tournament scene. Let's hit Garena Summer Invitational 2025 next. This one kicked off its group stage on April 11 and it's running till the 27th. It's a straight up 6-team Royal Rumble all packed into a single group. Everyone plays each other twice, which means if you mess up once, you better fix it the second time or pack your bags. And it's all best of 5s, so no quick flukes, gotta earn those dubs the hard way. The top 4 teams will move on to the playoffs, which happen in May, and that's where it gets spicy. Double elimination bracket, everything best of 5 except for the grand finals. Oh, and if you made it from the upper bracket, congrats, you get a 1-map head start in the best of 7 final. Talk about home field advantage, right? Prize pool, a cool 37,000 US dollars spread across the participants. Not bad for a few weeks of high-stakes sweaty thumb warfare. Now, let's talk SPS Snapdragon Pro Series. Yeah, the name sounds like a tech convention, but this is actually one of the most stacked global circuits. It's organized by Activision and ESL and backed by Qualcomm Snapdragon. So yeah, this isn't some backyard tournament, this is big boy stuff. It all started with the challenge season running from March 9 to 30th. 8 top teams made it through the open finals and got split into 2 groups using the GSL format. If you're unfamiliar with that, just imagine a group stage that really wants to make sure you're not just lucky but actually good. Top 2 from each group moved on to the challenge finals, which is happening literally now, April 12th and 13th. It's double elimination, best of 5 all the way until the grand finals, which goes full on best of 7, $25,000 on the line and the bragging rights of being the cleanest squad in the region. Oh, and in case you missed it, SPS for Europe and North America is already done and dusted. We've got winners, we've got heartbreak, we've got clips for days. If you haven't caught the VODs yet, now's a great time to binge and steal some stats before you queue ranked and pretend you're in the finals too. Now let's shift the lens to a region that's been leveling up fast, Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Esports League for COD Mobile has officially opened registrations, and it's open to players around the world. So if you and your squad are cracked and think you can hang, time to put your skills where your mouth is. First up, it's the open registration phase running from May 8 to August 1st. That gives you plenty of time to assemble your dream team, or at least your least toxic friends. Then we've got the open qualifiers in August 16 to 19, and if you make it through that fiery gate, congrats, you're heading to the online stage, scheduled from September 6th to 10th. But wait, there's a twist. To actually participate in the online stage, your team has to be part of a club that's officially registered with the Saudi Electronic Sports Federation. No solo queue nonsense here. This is club level warfare, and only 6 teams will make it through to battle it out in the next phase. If you want all the gritty details and rules, don't worry, I dropped the rulebook link in the description below because I know you're too lazy to Google it. You're welcome. So yeah, between China, Southeast Asia, NA, EU, LATAM and now Saudi Arabia, COD Mobile's competitive scene is looking way more serious than it used to. Like, remember when people laughed at mobile esports? Yeah, they're not laughing anymore. Anyway, that's the full esports buffet for now. From China's wild CDM format to Garena's sweaty best of 5 grind, Snapdragon's global clash, and Saudi Arabia building up their own scene. It's honestly kinda insane how far COD mobile esports has come. Like, we went from mobile games are casual to here's a $260,000 prize pool, good luck. But hey, before I wrap things up, let's talk winners. Because what's the point of all this hype if you don't know who's clutching up and who's going home salty, right? On your screen right now, you'll see the results for each of the major tournaments we just talked about. Who won, who came in second, and what matches are coming up next. So if you're the kind of person who skips to the end just for the score, yeah, I see you. This one's for you. Feel free to pause and soak it in, screenshot it for later, or just pretend you knew the results all along when arguing in Discord. I won't judge. And if you enjoyed this little esports deep dive, show some love, drop a like, leave a comment with your favorite team or tournament moment, and of course hit that subscribe button so you don't miss what's coming next. Trust me, there's a lot more on the way. Alright, that's it from me. See you in next video.